improvisation, writing, music, dance, visual arts. African Repertory Troupe Incorporated, the other ART, is a multi-generational performing arts troupe. Our developing repertoire covers a range of works spanning from theater of the absurd, historical perspectives, to many other creative works. We represent as creators with sacred communication, the very rhythm of our souls. We remember and celebrate the long tradition of storytelling that forms the foundations of our African heritage. We are dedicated to representing a vision of the future more fully informed by our living history and experience of poetry, performance, and play.
It's just like a little interview. I was gonna say, how do you feel about COVID? One.
How do I feel about COVID?
Yeah.
I feel that COVID is something that people should take more serious. It's not a joke or a game, but I mean, I just feel like COVID is something that I came down with the COVID. So, I mean, it's nothing nice when it hits your body, but it's just something to open our eyes and be aware that these things happen, and we got to be more social distance and be more serious about it, you know, like take on an extra precaution of what you do, where you go, and who you're around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And also the next question, how has COVID affected you personally?
How did it affect me?
Mm-hmm.
It just put me in a position where I never thought that I would come down with it, but personally, it just opened my eyes to make me aware of what was going on, what my body was going through, but it made me aware that God was with me and that I put myself in a safe comfort zone with God. I didn't let it like get me upset or anything. I more or less just went through the procedure, what I had to do for myself, and I kept myself prayed up, and I kept letting God know that I trust him and that he's in control no matter what happens. So it's a thing where you have to put your mindset on what's going on, but you still have to like be strong and have faith. A lot of people that I even read things on my phone and stuff, a lot of people, they had no self-esteem, they lost their faith. A lot of people gave up. And a lot of people were scared. They didn't really put their focus where it should have been. So you see how many people died behind the COVID? So to me, COVID is something that you want to get over it, and you know that you have to deal with it, but under a certain perspective. That's what I mean.
Okay, so COVID, I would say.
You can't let COVID take over you. You have to be able to still control your mind and your body so that you know, okay, I got COVID. This is what I have to do for me on a day-to-day basis. Mm-hmm. And on top of it, you have to have a strong mindset to believe that even though you have it, that if your life is with God, you're serving God, that he's not going to let anything happen. He's going to be there to be for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's just more of like raising awareness and having the faith.
And having faith, but having a certain type of self-esteem that you know is going to be okay. And you know that God's going to bring you through. You're going to come out of it with, you know. So while you're going through it, you have to have a strong mind to get through it.
Okay, that.
A lot of people don't have that.
Okay.
I made that my initiative from the first day when they told me. Well, it was 2 days later when the lady called and said, I'm from Massachusetts, such and such. You have the COVID. I sat there. She said, are you okay? And I said, I'm fine. She said, a lot of people get upset. I said, there's nothing for me to get upset. I have to just take care of myself, treat it, do what I have to do, protect myself. And I said, I have to put my faith in my religion that God is with me and that he's going to bring me through regardless. So, you know, if people have that, you are going to beat it. You're going to overcome it. But some people don't have that. How many people don't believe in God? How many people don't serve God? So you don't know where their mindset or where their heart or their mind or their spirit's at. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you answering those questions because, you know, you actually bring the big perspective to it.
African Repertory Troupe Incorporated presentations are made possible by the Boston Public Health Commission, Vital Village Grant, the Cassandra Cato Lewis Foundation, Sean B. Productions, Mad Woman Multimedia, and Commercial Free Jazz.